no more fears. Lay back, count all the stars. Flying free, no more bars. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Take me high, smooth as sea, coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Palms are swaying, blue sky, wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Palms are swaying, blue sky, wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Board the plane, it's summertime. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe so.
What is going on, folks? Welcome aboard the FSBN channel. My name is Jason, and Ranger game's over, and we're going to be going and taking the team over to Pittsburgh today. 192 miles. Looks like total time, flight time here is a pretty quick 39 minutes total airborne time. So we'll get you out here pretty quick. We're going to do this in a very fast fashion because we're ahead of the team. They want to go, and we got to get them out of here. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually throw the battery switch on, and then we're going to, I wish I had the light. I don't know where that light switch is. Okay, what I'm going to do is just do the best I can here. We're going to go and throw the start pump to the on position. Remember, there's no ground power switch here, so we're going to throw that on position. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and throw emergency power on. You can see those lights are off. There we go. We're good. Our EMER power on. You can see that's done. That's done. That's done. You can see emergency power in use. And let's go ahead and start the APU. Pumps coming on that side. We've got that start pump on that side. 1, 2, let it go. All right, folks, welcome aboard. If you are just joining us, welcome to the FSBN channel. And hopefully you're a member. If you're a member, you can chat with us tonight. Our members, normally I stream these just for our members, but tonight I'm doing a live one because it's just so dang late. Normally we do this pretty earlier I should say. There it goes, APU starting up. Once we get that APU lit, I'll give you a warning here. It's just an absolutely beautiful day in the Northeast. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. All right, APU light. We got all 6. Okay, good. We always want to do that before we start the APU. Okay, APU is firing up. Let's go and take a look. We're going to throw that right on the bus when it gets going. There it goes. RPM's coming up. I'm doing this because I can't see anything. I might have to shut a light off or something like that as we get this thing rocking. All right, here we go. We got good lights now. All right, all looks good. I'm going to go ahead and shut my pump off. I'll go ahead and throw the start pump off. Now the APU is running. EMER power's off. Good. All right, let's go ahead and get Cliff going. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
All right, he's going to do his thing. We're going to do our thing. Let's go. I'll pull this 2 times on the cage. All right, good to go. Clear that. Let's go to our EFB. I'm going to write some stuff down on my paperwork. Is that Shelton checking in? What's up, buddy? Says, good evening, Captain 5x5. Hope the day was amazing for you. How many tickets does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. It's was pretty good. The one with the scarecrow was pretty funny. Standing in the field all day. I gotta remember what that was because that was hilarious. I gotta look at that because that was truly it was funny. That made me chuckle to the point where I'm like I gotta remember this one. This is too good. My gosh, I gotta turn these lights down. Let's go to here. Go to night mode. Close, close. All right, I got night mode on my iPad here for the logbook. Okay, I got 108.8. I've got 108.8. So I finally figured out the weights on the airplane and how to do it. So we're good to go. It only takes a flight or two before I get it dialed in, but we're dialed in right now. 15.8 on the trim. We're going to go flap 11 out of here. Runway today in Buffalo right now. Beautiful weather. We've got 100 at 6. So 100 at 06. We've got visibility is 10 miles and clear skies. Skies are clear. Temperature is 6, dew point -1. Altimeter is 3046. Nice and high. 3046. And runway of choice departing 5 and 14. I don't know which one we'd want. With a runway 110 at 6. I mean, probably going to, it's fine. 7,100 feet. We got that all day long. It's probably going to be better for taxi if we go to 5. Just quicker taxi. So I might take that crosswind, and then although 1-4 just takes us right to it. So whatever, let's go runway 5 for now. How's that? Okay, all that's good to go. Obviously, running paperwork is always fun. Let's just try 05 on the runway. Cell temp, I don't know that yet. We'll get all that done and stuff like that. Here we go. Thanks for checking in, Shelton. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, we got 15.8. I wrote that down. All that's good to go. I'm going to actually top off some more fuel than that. Because remember, they short us out. So I'm going to go 7,500, and that should be the right amount of gas that we get put in on the aircraft. 75. We're going to go ahead and throw the fuel truck here. I'm going to call that GSX coming up. We're going to go ahead and click request refueling. By the way, if you're just checking in, you're wondering what the heck we're doing. We're actually simulating every Ranger game that they fly, we fly. To the weights. The weights are dead accurate. What they eat, that's a little different. I change it around, but it's kind of the same thing. All right, let's drop in here and get this done. We've got an MD-83. AirAC is good. 2510 October 2. We know that because we came in last night with the aircraft. So we're going to go ahead and throw in Buffalo, BUF. Where the heck are you? BUF right there. Okay, Buffalo's coming in. We'll go ahead and last position. We'll throw that in there. Really quick flight here, folks. Just very fast. I'm going to click route. There is not much to this route. It's just very quick. There's no actually sit out of here. There is an arrival. That's it. It's just JHW direct to CIP and then Hayes. So I'm actually going to do that myself. I'm going to throw the destination. I'm going to do it manually is what I'm saying. PIT, Pittsburgh. We'll throw that in there. Okay, at runway 05 on the departure. Go there. I don't think there's any SIDs out of here. I really don't. There is a SID. We'll probably do the Buffalo 8. Buffalo 8 to Jamestown. Yep. So that's what we'll do. Just do the Buffalo 8. So you can see departure. I don't even think it's going to have Buffalo. Yep, Buffalo 8 is in. Okay, good. And let's go back to the legs page. You can see we got vectors. And if we go to route, that's what we want. So we got vectors to what? We're going to go Jamestown, JHW. If I can find it.
Hi, Captain. How are you feeling today?
Good. JHW. JHW. I'm doing your job. To JHW. And then we're going to... come on, where is it? JHW, Jamestown. Direct to CIP. So we're going to go to CIP. There is no like jet routes or anything, so we're just going to go to CIP. And then from there, it's going to be the Haynes 7. So let's go arrivals and departures. We're going to go to the arrivals page. We're going to look for Haynes 7 and CIP transition. That is it. Right now in Pittsburgh, I am going to get the weather in Pittsburgh. I'm going to write the weather down now just because It's such a fast flight, guys. I'm not going to have a lot of time to do anything with it, so we'll just get her knocked out. 090 at 4 knots. 09004, clear skies. Absolutely beautiful. I love the beginning of the hockey season because the weather hasn't set in yet. We got clear skies. Visibility is 10 nautical miles. Or excuse me, 10 statute miles, that is. 0902. And clear. And altimeter's coming in at 3038. Right now they're landing runway 10 left, which is fine by me. Okay, good to go on that. We're getting the fuel up. You can see the fuelers coming in here, pumping gas. You see those fuel tanks pushing up. Looking at 7,300 right there. If we have 74, that's perfect. That's good. That's kind of where we wanted it, 73 if we can get it. And it looks like we're going to get it right now. So that's good. I'm going to write that in there, 7,400. 7,400. We're burning that APU. Nothing in the center. That gives us 14.8 on the fuel. 14,950. We will take that all day long. Here, the signatures on there. Appreciate the fueler doing his job. All right, we're going to come into runway, what did I say? They're landing runway, what, 5? They're landing runway 10 left. So I'm just going to set the ILS 10 left for now, the AGC transition. And the reason why I'm doing this now is because once we get airborne, it's going to be pretty darn busy. We're going to be running. So it's better just to get everything set so you don't have to go crazy with it, and then you're good. 10 left is in. And AGC, good. Looks like we just got our ACARS plugging through. I was looking for that. And we're not going to do Allegheny because we're approaching from the north, so we'll just leave that alone. And we'll get probably vectors over there. So that's good to go. Click the route. Route page coming in. That is good to go. Let's go to activate. We'll execute it. Go to the pref page. I got a 0 fuel weight, and it matched with my paperwork. So good on the dispatcher today. We've got paperwork 10, and sometimes that doesn't happen, but 108.8 in real life. 108.8. It's close, though. 0 fuel weights in there. Fuel on departure is going to do 14.5 on the fuel. We're planning with 14.4. 14.4/N, which is normal, manually mode. Reserves is 6,000 pounds. We're going to climb up to 260. I think it's a little too high, but you know, let's see here, altitude 260. So we're just going to plan that. We're going to go 260, see if we like that against 32 minutes up once we get airborne. 310 at 19.
Slide slope.
We'll throw that in there. Deviation is +4. So we're going to go throw 4 on the deviation. I'll just throw that in there. You can see that's good. I'm using my, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm in the program, the box. I'm using the, what is it? The Wing CDU, which is so nice. All right, we'll clear that. That's good to go. Coming over. And now I'm going to call for boarding. I want to get the passengers on the airplane as fast as I can. We got the catering. Request boarding. Boarding's coming in. Okay, that's good to go. That's good to go. The box is set. We'll have to do that next, which is our performance. Come over here. I'm going to throw that. We'll throw it on the night mode. Thank you. It just helps my eyes. We're going to Buffalo. From Buffalo. It is dry. The winds today 11 at 6/06. Outside air temperature coming in at 6 degrees. Runway 5 flaps are going to be 11. We'll throw that in there. 3046. NIS is off. Packs are on. Takeoff weight. I've got a takeoff weight of approximately 122.4. 122.4. We'll throw that in there. Click calculate. See what we get. Okay, flap 11 cells coming in at 50. We'll take that. And it looks like 128. I'm writing these numbers down here. 133, 142. Good to go. Let's go ahead and get that programmed up on top. All right, 142 in the flight director on and flight director on. Okay, Mach's coming in. 142 on the speed. 142, where are you? 142. Hello. I just run right past it. All right, it says, let's see here, destination Pittsburgh, Route Buffalo, GHP CIP Hayes 7, Pittsburgh, altitude 260, squawk 5113. Cleared Buffalo 8, departure maintain 10,000. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to program this and bring it all the way up to 10,000 right there. Set, armed, good. And then departure frequency
Hi, security and safety check are all done.
119.875.
Are we good to start boarding?
Oh, yeah. Yes, please.
Okay.
Get them boarded. Okay, I'll throw the door open.
Restart check completed to the line.
Unlock the door. All right, good. There's our nice cabin. We can start getting the team on board. And let's write our numbers down. 128, 133. I know what you're thinking. 142. We're going to do the descent. So, I know. Why? We're going to go descent. We're going to go forecast. One altitude, really, today. I'm not going to go nuts just because it's just such a fast flight, guys. Let's go 18,000. It's basically 230 degrees and 9 knots. So 180 is the only one I'm going to program today. 18,000. We're going to go 320 at 9. Really don't have a lot to worry about. Okay, that's done. Legs page is good. Route data is in. And we are ready to go. Prog page, it's all good. Legs, set. Okay, I'm going to give you a briefing. I'll walk in here. We'll get all the overhead done next. And I'll work on the... Actually, let me do my flows right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Somebody's checking in. William, what's going on, buddy? He says, good Friday morning in Thailand. Always good to see you, Jason. It's good to see you too, buddy. Hopefully you're having a good day. Nice morning in Thailand. Pretty cool spot. I'll have to get out there one of these days. I would love to. All right, I'm going to check it out. Galley power is on. That's open. Auto. Pumps off. Fuel heat's off. That is off. Emer lights are on. Seatbelts coming on. That is off. Those are off. Anti-ice is on. One pump's on for now. Bat's good. We're running. Let's get some air in the back for the folks. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw one of these on auto so you can get some air. Let's go and check bat volts coming up. Bat amps are 0. And of course on the EPU, we've got volts and frequencies looking good. Voice recorder will hold it. It's just about 5 seconds. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's just see. There it goes. Let it go. All right, day 0809. That was last night. So we're going to go 09, month 10. Flight number is 5800, and leg is 2 on this one. So we're going to go on the B side today and not the A side. Okay, all that is done. Program, that's good to go. We're going to go ahead and throw this in there. We've got an altitude at Pittsburgh sitting at approximately 1,200 feet above sea level. So we're going to go ahead and program that right now. 1,200 feet, about right there. And the pressure in Pittsburgh as of right now, 3039. We're almost there, 3039 right there. I want to check that out. Let's check the enunciators. That's good to go. He did already. I'll pull that and make it lighter. All right, overhead is done. We're going to come over here. If we had to do let's say you have an engine failure or something, we are going to do delayed vectors, come back around into Buffalo. I'm just going to go ahead and pull that up just in case. Buffalo, ILS 5. And if we had to, we would set it to 108.5. So 108.5, one less thing we have to do, 55 on the course. That's good to go. 142, 10,000, all set up on top. Fire bell is good. We're going to go ahead and throw the ART switch off. That's the automatic, or is that the auto thrust? And then we're going to go take off flex coming down at 50. Set gross rates coming in 108 point what the heck my paperwork say, you guys? 1088. Can't remember if that said the right thing. 1088 is set. Good to go on to there. You did all your checks right here. We're gonna go ahead and throw this down and we're gonna check our own stuff. All right, looks good. We've got a CG, I wrote it down, 15.8, it's almost 16. We're gonna go flap 11 right there, and we'll check our suitcase handle. You want to make sure you got good range, and we're going to throw that. This is our alternate. Okay. Can you believe that all that failed? That's going to open the pressurization panel, so we get that open. The valve, I should say, pressurization valve, outflow valve. Now we're going to go to flap 11. right there. By the way, if you're wanting to chat with us, make sure you become a member. This is a member chat only for now. Normally I stream live. I do it with everybody, but today this should have been a member only flight. I did one yesterday for the members only, so if you want to chat, there you go. We're looking at, what did he say in the squawk code? 5113. So 5113. This flight is sponsored by our partners, aka our members. That's what this flight is sponsored by. All right, let's go into tune to 119.875. 119.875, you guys. I'm ready to rock and roll. We're on a checklist, and we'll go 875. 119.875. I'll throw it in. All right, I'm good. Let's go throw this over. That's coming up. And last but not least, come down here and just change it to map mode. There we are. Looks good right there. All right, and finally 3046, 3046 coming on the barrel. 46 right there, 3046. All right, I'm set up on top here. We're good to go. Let's go and see how the packs are doing. I haven't even checked if they're on the airplane yet. Nope, I want them on now. I said board them, right? Did I not say request boarding? Boarding passengers now. Okay, good. Where are they? Get them on the airplane. I want to go.
Passengers bus is coming.
Oh, thank you. Good. 055 on the heading. It's pretty much straight out. I'm going to give you a briefing right now. I'll give you a nice brief before we take off out of here at Buffalo. Looking at 055 on the heading. So I'm going to adjust my heading to 055, and then we'll go ahead and do our... uh-oh, what is this? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that was. I hope I didn't lose something. I don't know. It looks like everything's running. I guess as good as mine. All right, let's do the charts. So go ahead and throw the Buffalo. Get the Buffalo charts up here running. I'll go SID. I'm going to go Buffalo 8. We're going to go ahead and throw the taxi chart in there. Let's go to current instruction, airport information, parking. That's all good. We'll set that. I'm going to throw in night mode. All right, here we go, folks. I'm going to go ahead and close this, and we'll zoom it in, and I'll show you what we got. We are over here on this gate. We're going to go ahead and push back. I'd like to do nose to the, if we can get out, go tail to the right, nose to the left. Taxi out, cross Mike, Alpha 3, and then come over to Alpha 1 and blast off out here. It's probably the quicker taxi other than coming across Echo, coming over. That's a nightmare, or even this. So I'd rather just go this way. We'll cross over and go 5. We'll expect a right turn out of there. Not always going to happen, but we'll expect it. And we will do the Buffalo 10-3 page coming up. This is the Buffalo 8 departure. And what we're end up doing is the Buffalo 8 departure. I've got June 6, 25 chart 10-3, effective June 12. We're good. I've got the frequency dialed in. We're looking at 055 on the heading, and then we'll probably be making a right turn outbound. But we'll expect a left as well. Top altitude 10,000 feet. Let's talk about the climb gradient. We're looking at runway 5, climb heading 055 till 3,000. Takeoff obstacle notes. We'll go ahead and check that out just to make sure we have good clearances. I'm sure we do, but we'll go ahead and check that out. Takeoff minimums are standard. Now we don't have to worry about minimums today. We're good. Last thing I want to do is do the obstacle notes. You can see it. Woo! Runway 5, poles 10 foot center line. Just kind of look. We got a couple poles, 54 feet left of center line. Good. We got trees 643 feet. 663 feet left of center line, 55 AGL, 751 MSL. We're going to be fine on the departure, guys. There's no gradient. It's just standard gradient out. If we do have an engine failure, what we're going to end up doing is turning around, do delayed factors. We'll land on runway 5. We'll take the pavement. We're pretty light today, 122,000. It's not a lot, just a lot of equipment. We have over about 16,000 pounds of equipment right around there. It's actually 6,000 pounds of equipment. I wrote it down. And I will post this for our members. Our members will get our weight and balance up there. We've got 6,232 pounds of equipment, and we have about 1,900 pounds on just the players' bags. So, plus our cargo that we're making extra money on. So that's good. All right, let's do this. Pre-start check below the line. Do you guys have any questions? Pre-start check below the line.
Covers and pins.
Removed.
Aircraft log and documents.
Checked on board.
Altimeters.
30.46 set. Set and checked.
Fuel, oil, hydraulic quantities.
Set. Checked.
0 fuel weight.
Set.
TRP.
50. Takeoff flex.
Stabilizer.
0.6 set. Hold on. 0.6 set.
Flaps takeoff selector.
Stowed.
Speed bugs.
Set.
Pre-start check below the line completed.
Thank you. All right. Okay, guys, just a couple of things on the notes, and we're out of here. I've got hydraulic coming in at 15/15, and we're looking at hydraulic 14/15. We're ready for the push, guys. Let's get out of here. We'll call for push. You guys ready to go? Woohoo! That was quick, wasn't it? I like it. I like a quick haul out. We're ready to go. Like I said, I want to swing the tail to the right. We'll go nose left on this one. We'll close up that back door, and we'll be ready to go. I need to get this pump on. We'll come across. We'll get that door closed up. Give it a close. Call the GSX coming, and we're going to prepare for push and departure. Sim brief is okay. Yes. Do you want to start engines? No. All right, let's call them. Before start check.
Parking brakes.
Set.
Doors.
Closed.
Startup and pushback clearance.
Approved.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right, guys. 119.875. Here we go.
Before start check completed, ready for engine start.
119.875. 119.875. Good to go. I don't know. I got the window open. It's pretty cold out there. 6 degrees. GSX, I'm waiting for that. No, I don't want to interrupt. All right, let me get to your questions, comments. Shelton, good evening to you, William. Okay, good deal. All right, guys, we're ready to go. We'll douse the lights here after we push. I like just to do that a little bit. Here comes the tow bar coming up. I'll hook us up. We're ready to rock and roll here. I'm going to get a drink of water, and I will turn this light off because I need to see. So it's right now blasting in my face. This light is ridiculous. If I do that, that's better. Oh, you guys can choose nothing but green. This is my green screen. When I turn it up, maybe that right there. All right, we're going to go nose to, no, we're going to nose to the left, tail to the right. Okay, bark brakes coming off. It's all you. Let's do this thing. Brakes. Brakes off. Let's go.
All engines clear. Start at will.
That was a nice quick turn, wasn't it? The way I like it. Let's go push. There we go. All right, let's fire up number 2. Number 2 coming to start. We have make sure we are on. Transponder coming on. TARA coming up. All right, buddy. Let's start number 1. Start left engine.
Starting left engine. Left start valve open. N2. Oil pressure. N1.
207.
Fuel on. Fuel flow. EGT. Left start valve closed.
207. Just write my time out, that's all. Good start. Looking good on that EGT. It's lit. Good on the bus.
Stabilizing. Stabilized.
Start right engine.
Starting right engine. Right start valve open. N2, oil pressure. N1. Fuel on.
Oh, got fuel coming on. Out of light. Park
Fuel
brake on
flow,
set.
EGT. Right start valve
Park brake
closed.
set. Watching the EGT. Stabilized, looking good, coming back down.
Stabilizing. Stabilized.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your
Good on that.
attention to
Coming
the
across
cabin
here. Start
for
pumps off.
port
That's
safety
good. He'll do an
information.
after start flow
There
here
is
in just a
instruction
minute. Make
card
sure
in your
those
seat pocket that
lights are
illustrates the
good.
safety equipment on this aircraft.
Okay, doors coming locked.
Regulations require compliance with this
Stupid
information
thing.
as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards.
I don't know why it does
Fasten
that.
your
It doesn't.
seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release
Okay, let's
your
do it.
seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep
After
your
engine
seatbelt
start check.
fastened at all times while
Ignition.
seated.
Off.
Doors are
Electrical
clearly
loads.
marked with
Checked.
exit signs and
Air
instructions
conditioning
for door
supply.
operation.
Auto.
Doors
Galley
equipped with
power.
an escape
On.
Ice protection
Locate
panel.
the exit
Off.
nearest you and
Pneumatic
nearest
cross-feed
exit
valve
gate
levers.
behind you.
Closed.
Flight
In an
controls.
emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate.
Flight controls
Cover
check
your nose
completed.
and mouth with the mask.
Hydraulic
Place
pumps
the
and
elastic
pressure.
band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask
Checked
before
on.
assisting others.
Checked.
Your seat
Annunciator
bottom cushion
panel.
may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the
Checked.
cushion. Upon exiting
Ground
the
equipment.
aircraft,
Removed.
place your arms around the
All
cushion
clear
and hold
signal.
onto the straps
Received.
located on the back.
Flaps,
This is a
slats.
non-smoking
11
flight.
degrees
Smoking
takeoff.
is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be
11
turned off.
degrees,
Reading light
takeoff.
buttons are located above your seat. Thank
Set.
you for your attention.
After start check completed.
We are cleared on the left.
We are clear on the right.
Taxi check.
Fuel heat.
Off.
Flaps and slats.
11 degrees takeoff.
Eeper bugs and TRP.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
Takeoff speeds.
No changes.
Takeoff briefing.
Performed.
ATC flight guidance systems and nav aids.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
FMS.
Pre-flight completed.
APU air and master switch.
Both off.
Brake temperature and pressure.
Checked.
Taxi check completed.
Thank you. Boston, Cleveland Center. Cleveland Center, Riptide 5800 looking taxi here. Buffalo.
I'm sorry, what was the call sign again on the ground at Buffalo?
That's Riptide 5800.
Riptide 5800, Buffalo is currently departing runway 5. Did you want runway 5 at Mike?
We'll take full length if we can get it.
Alright, Riptide 5800, roger. Runway 5, full length taxi via Mike Alpha. Cross runway 5 at Mike.
Okay, we'll go runway 5 via Mike Alpha. We'll cross runway 5 at Mike, Riptide 5800. Okay, guys, ready to go. Full length on an MD-80. You know, that would be pretty bad.
So 375 heavy, runway 4 right, taxi via Juliet.
Love the sound of those JTs, man.
Delta 2334, Cleveland Center, better contact, welcome.
All right, we're cleared across both. Cleared across the runway here. Yeah, I got that Willie Nelson song in my head. On the road again. We absolutely have a beautiful day to fly, folks. It's absolutely gorgeous out here right now. So, really nice day to fly. Ja, welcome, buddy. How are you, bud? It's good to see you, my man. Thanks for the spot. Appreciate the support. All you members out there, you're keeping Coastal flying. You're keeping me doing this, man. We've been doing this for 3 years in a row. We started with the Florida Panthers, and the last 2 years we've been doing the New York Rangers. Big shout out to Marco. He is actually flying for Coastal, and he's flying our 737-800 over in Utah. He's taking care of the Utah Mammoth this season. He's doing all of the flights. Nice shout out to him, making it happen. We're going to go ahead and extend those lights over those wings right now just to... all right, we're crossing 2, 3, and 5. Yeah, there's no way I would take Mike departing on an MD-80. There's just no way I'd do it. I'm not that adventurous. We're going to cross right here. It looks good on that side.
0, 5.
Raj. And we're going to come around here. I got to update this dang scenery, you guys. All right. I had to actually have the lights on and didn't even use them. All right, this is going to be a tough turn. We got to make sure we extend it and then we turn it. This is an MD-80. It's got a wheelbase like a DC-10. There we are. Oh, it's a nice wide turn out of here because we're doing a full 180 out of there. All right, let's do this thing. Close my window. It's getting cold. I really like the sound of those JTs, though. They're really nice. Well, that ain't going to work for me, is it? There we go. All right, let's do it. Flight attendants, be seated for takeoff. Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Lineup check. Lineup check.
Cabin.
Secured.
Windows.
Left side closed.
Right side closed. Annunciator panel.
Checked.
Ignition.
Ignition set to Bravo. Set. Set to Bravo.
Air conditioning supply.
Auto.
Transponder set to TARA. Takeoff clearance.
Received.
Lineup check completed.
Thank you. Ready. All right, guys, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's do this thing. Coming up to the ILS hold point. We'll stop. We'll wait. Takeoff coming up. Boop. I'm going to go ahead and arm the auto throttle.
T-75 heavy metro winds are 080 at 4. RNAV to Lou, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff.
4 right is not us. Give it a nice stop right there. Let's go. You guys ready? Let's rock it. Cleveland Center, Riptide 5800 ready to go here, runway 5.
Riptide 5800, runway 5, clear for takeoff, flight runway heading.
Okay, clear for takeoff, runway 5, runway heading, Riptide 5800. Let's go. Lights coming on. All right, 1.4 on the EPR. And then I'm going to actually engage the auto throttle on my MCP this time. I always forget to do that. So I want to make sure it's engaged. Looks good here. Lights are coming on. We're all good. Cliff's ready to go. You guys ready to go in the chat? We're lining up. Get to your comments after we depart here. We're going to go 1.4 on the EPR. Here we go.
5.
Yes, ma'am. We got a crosswind coming in to the right. 1.4 EPR. Auto throttle is armed. Let's go. Auto throttle is engaged. Takeoff thrust set. Clamp.
80
There's
knots.
80 knots. Cross check.
V1.
We're going.
Rotate.
Here we go. Lot of rudder on there. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
You're up. 20 degrees. About right there. Runway heading set. Speed up. 250 on the speed. Flaps up 0. Get past that 180. Give him a call. Slats up. Climb check. Climb thrust.
Seatbelts.
On. On.
Climb check complete.
Let me give him a call right here. Slow down a little bit. I'm going to go about 2,300 right there. Let me give him a call. Cleveland Center, Riptide 5800, climbing through 4.4 for 10.
Riptide 5800, Cleveland Center, radar contact, climb maintain level 360, and turn left direct Jamestown.
Left. Okay, left turn direct Jamestown. 260 on the heading. 260 on the altitude. Heading select. Here we go. Left turn, not a right turn. See, I was expecting that. Okay, I'm going to go VNAV climb. Good on the climb. 26,000 is armed. We're going to keep on trucking all the way over to Jamestown. Okay, slats are up. Speed brakes up. 250.
75, Cleveland Center, radar contact, climb maintain level 340, lead speed restrictions.
Hands on the heading bug. We're going to go all the way around. We're going to go vectors to Jamestown. I got the speed. Heading coming in. Okay, let's go. We're going to go direct to Jamestown. So I'm going to go direct to... I'm going to look down here. Sorry, I got my head down. Vectors to Jamestown. Okay, hold on. Let me lock this up. Come down here again. We're going to go direct to Jamestown. Execute. There we go. Keep on trucking. Let's go with VNAV. That's basically nav. Nav track coming in. Nav climb coming in. Nice and easy. There we are. And we'll take care of the speed here in just a minute. Right now it's on FMS EPR. There's 10,000. Now I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the FMS override. Yeah, it's overriding right now. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and reset that. Level change. Lead and climb set. Okay, direct Jamestown, 10,000 feet. Here we are. All right, a climb check coming up. That was cool on a left turn. That was cool. I like that. Nice altitude gained. Pretty sweet when they do that. Okay, through 10-7, let's do the checklist. Going to be flying right over Buffalo again. We already did a climb check. I'm just going to go upstairs and make sure we're good to go. That's coming down. This light is just brutal. Too high on the light, you guys. A little bit of lighting, not a ton. Especially at night. I don't like a lot of light in the cockpit. Okay, we got a fail lock here. It happened to me before. That's probably because it's not shut down. But you can see the pressurization. I'm excited. I'm, interested in that. Everything else looks good. I'll shut that floodlight off a little bit. There we go. And then a digital down about halfway. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's good. Good cabin. All right, guys, let me get your comments. Ja, welcome to Takeoff. What's going on, man? Guess what? I'll be simulating NFL charter flights. Washington Commanders will be flying them on a 777-2 on a big airplane, isn't it? That's awesome. We'll simulate Kansas City Chiefs charter on the 747-400. I was doing 737-800 for the Kansas City Royals. Wish there was a good 747-400. Couple of weeks. Yeah, I heard it. A couple of weeks you're going to have PMDG doing their thing. All right, Jamestown VOR. Let's go and tune 114.7. Jamestown VOR is set. We got about 41 nautical miles to go. Jamestown VOR. Looking good on the climb thrust. We're doing about burning 6,400 pounds per engine. Woo! That's burning, baby. It's just cool. There's 17,000. Kick it back. I'm going to go 2992 now. Standard. All right, 29902. Here we go. Okay, we got 29902 set. Airspeed's looking good. Climb's looking good. We got 26,000 is set. It's a little on the high side for this flight. Once we hit Jamestown, we're going to be... I'm going to brief you guys on the Haynes 7. So let's go ahead and do that now. I like to get the brief done early. Get it out of the way. We already got the weather. The weather's already picked up. 090 at 4 knots. The weather did just change over. Let's see what we have for the weather here at Pittsburgh. Right now, weather in Pittsburgh, 1000 at 6, 10 miles, clear skies, 8/2. Pretty much the same thing. 3038. Perfect. All right, we got... we're going from Clareton, right? Claron CIP, aren't we doing that? Yes. So I'm going to go and tune 112.9er. 112.9 set, and we don't have that yet. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to go get our charts pulled up, and then we'll do our performance data for the arrival into Pittsburgh. Kilo P-I-T, Pitt. Okay, taxi Pittsburgh. We're going to set the airport on the pin. And then we're going to go to the star, and we're doing the Haynes 7. All right, let me give you an idea. We're going to hit Claren here. All right, then we're going to come on down at Eard, the Grace, 10,000 feet over Grace. I'm going to go ahead and set that in my altitude right now on my my altitude restrictions. Over Grace, let's say, 10,000 feet. I'll execute that. That's going to change a few things. We hit Grace and we go to Haynes. I'm looking at my CDU when I do this. Rusa, treble, and then towel.
2334 across Dunkirk at maintain 11,000.
And then we're all set for the arrival into the airport, 10 left. So go ahead and do that. Once we get on the arrival, I'll go ahead and get this started up.
At 11,000.
Looks like 101.111.7 inbound straight in. When we do that, we'll land 10-9. That's the wrong page. 10-91. 20-9. I'm sorry. What we're going to end up doing is just coming over here. We'll go straight out. I like this taxi. It's going to be a nice, quick taxi over to here on the FBO side. Okay, I'm going to read the document that our dispatcher gave us. I'll let you know what our dispatcher says on where we're pulling in. It's normally over there. Let's see. We have Buffalo to Pittsburgh. We're doing Atlantic Aviation ramp northeast 3. That's exactly where we're going to go. Okay, good to go. I've got it. All right, that's the plan. You guys have any questions? We have 1,000 feet remaining. I'm going to go ahead and throw the EEPR down just a touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they're both out. There we go. Just want to make sure they're not pushing those. You don't want to do that with the EEPR. You want to make sure you stay within those limits. Cool. One thing I dislike about FSX Steam Edition is, I guess, because the game is older, you can't download real weather on the sim. What?
Delta 275 affirmative, contact F over 340.
What's the best Phoenix scenery? Oh, man. You know, that's a good question, bud. I got the BMW one. That's what I got. All right, Jamestown. We've got Jamestown coming in. Looking at a progress data, 39 nautical miles to top of descent. So it's coming up. Let's go ahead and get a landing data. A performance landing. It is Pittsburgh. I told you, these fast flights, very fast. 110 at 6. We have outside air temperature at 9 degrees. RAF 5, we're going to go 10 Charlie. All right, I'm going to go flaps 15 over 40. I'm writing all this down now. Shoot. I hit my Toby. Okay. Runway 10 center. No, it was 10. What were they landing? 10 left or right? Pittsburgh, ATIS, they are landing 10 center. Sorry. So I briefed the wrong runway. I had it on 10 left. We're actually going to go 10 center. So that's good to know. Maybe they might give us a different runway, but let's plan on 10 center. This way we don't get messed up. I would love to go the other one, but it's quicker. 10 center would be just an RNAV. There is no GPS. We can't. I mean, we could. That would be just visual if we did that, which is fine. This airplane is not certified for an RNAV approach. You'd have to do a dive and drive kind of approach on that. It's fine though, because of the it's visual. Let's see here. Gross weight 120.3. So we're going to be landing with about 119, I'd say. Calculate that. And looking at auto brake is going to be 0. Don't need auto brake today. Landing distance available. 10,000 feet on runway 10 center. 10,700 feet. Landing distance required is 3788. Flaps are going to be 40 on this one, with a ref speed coming in at 132. Okay, I got 20 nautical miles to go. And I'll give him a call and say, do you want us to maintain Haynes 7? Cleveland Center, Riptide 5800. Do you want us to descend via the Haynes 7?
Riptide 5800, descend pilot discretion. Descend pilot discretion, maintain 10,000.
All right, pilot's discretion down to 10,000. Riptide 5800.
Riptide 5800, Pittsburgh, altimeter 3038.
Thanks.
Delta 275.
Coastal
heavy,
Cargo
Airspace,
is
Chicago
doing really good.
And Minneapolis are both offline. Better service terminated. Change advised birds. Have a good night.
So when we have our cargo division is running great, we just need pilots to fly it. So there's that. The 727 I'd like to fly. Maybe we fly that on Monday, you guys. If I don't have a hockey game to fly, maybe we can roll out the old 727 Super and fly that airplane. It's the Super is what we have. 2 Supers. We've always had them. It just wasn't simulated, but it is now. So I'm gonna put this on normal. There we go. So yes, if you guys want to see that, the 727, if we're not operating, a line flight here, we will do that. I got to go ahead and set this. Let me ask him. Doesn't really matter. It's visual, like I said, but it should be better if we can get some kind of guidance, vertical. It doesn't really matter. With the HUD, we're going to use definitely the HUD down there. All right, we're all set here. Let's go drop down over here and just, I don't want to change anything just yet because I don't know what runway he's going to give us. So we'll just hold off on that. I do want to turn down this lighting just a touch. It's way too bright for me. There we are. Even that's still too bright. But yeah, our coastal cargo is doing really, really well. It's pumping in a ton of money when we get pilots to fly. It's tough. Some pilots, the 727's a handful, so I can't wait the 757s come on, and then we'll be sitting pretty. All right, on the descent. Let me go ahead and call run approach briefing. Any questions, Cliff?
Go ahead. No questions.
All right. You're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and throw off the engine sync for you. You have a tendency not to do that. All right, monitor 112.0. Now this might change, so I'm going to go ahead and change that 112.0. Okay, that's monitor VOR. Inbound course, I don't know. It's a good question. If we do end up doing the runway 10 center, it's going to be a dive and drive. This aircraft is not certified for it. Yeah, Shelton, it's just I wish I had more pilots, man. Flying the 27. I was thinking about getting a Cessna Sky Courier or something like that. and then opening our hiring to lower minimums, and then you can fly that for 50 to 100 hours, and then you can upgrade into 7.3. You still have to go through training. If you don't want to upgrade, you can stay in the Sky Courier to help. I think that would be, we might get more pilots in the door that way, and then they could work their way up to the 737 or the 7.5, whatever. But that's kind of what I was thinking, because the Sky Courier would be really cool. It's that twin-engine turboprop. It can probably load 6,000 pounds of cargo. We won't make a ton of money on it, but we would make money. But it would be cool to see. What are you guys' thoughts about that? Is that something we should do or not? Don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connectivity.
Okay, once we hit 18,000, we're going to go ahead and
Safety, flight attendants will now
throw
walk to the
down
cabin
here.
to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all
3038.
service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft.
3038.
Also in preparation
Okay,
for landing,
looking good. We're
please turn off all
depressurizing here.
electronic devices. Stow these devices
Looking good.
and all other carry-on itames.
The seatbelts need to come
Caution
off.
when opening overhead bins
that's
of items may
that's how
have
quick
shifted
this
during
flight
our
was.
flight.
Such a
Please
fast
enjoy your
ride.
tray tables and return your seats to their upright positions.
Okay,
And
3038 coming up, and we'll do a landing check.
landing shortly. Thank you.
I mean a descent check. 3038. Okay, 3038 on this one too. All right, that's set. Heading coming in. McDo says drag required. We're not going that fast. I do want to run the descent checklist. Descent check. Pumps on.
Fuel quantity.
Checked.
Approach briefing.
Performed.
Landing data.
Set.
Descent check complete.
Thanks. McDo, clear it. Clear it. We're not that high. We're not that fast, buddy. All right, you know what I am going to do? I forgot this, the last two legs. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn on the hood. No auto brake, we'll just coast. McDo clear, I don't need that. We don't need to slow down that much here. I'm going to go ahead and set this to Bravo. There we go. $10,000 feet, it's armed. Why does it say I'm paused? I'm not paused. Okay, pop at the brake. I'll slow down just a touch. All right, guys, we're running a checklist, so we're good to go on that. No, don't say a word, Shelton. I haven't watched the game. I watched half of the first period. So we'll see what happens. They were playing okay when I saw it, but don't tell me. Do not tell me the score. I will find out. I literally just got home. 1,000 to go. So I don't know. I don't know how crappy we did. It was 1-0. But we'll see. I haven't really seen the defense yet. Okay, 10,000 coming back on the speed here. Nice and easy. We're slowing down. Nice. So I don't need the speed brake because the airplane's going to level off and we'll slow up to 240. Then after we go to Haynes, we'll go to Rosa or Rusa. Got approach check. There's 10,000 feet. There's Grace. We hit our altitude. Let me check the info really quick. The weather, VATSIM, what are we expecting? Arriving 10 left and 10 right, so not 10 center. Let me give him a call. Cleveland Center, Riptide 5800. You got a runway for us?
Riptide 5800 was just about to give you a call. Expect the visual approach runway 10 left. Unless you'd like something else, you can turn right 20 degrees to center maintain 3 south.
10 left is great. We'll take it. You still want us to turn 20 degrees?
Affirm. Turn left. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little bit more. Turn left heading of 250 vectors for the visual approach.
Left turn 250. You mean a right turn 250?
It's been late. A right turn to 250 vectors for the visual approach.
Okay, we got you. Right turn 250 vectors for the visual. 250 set and heading select on. You want us to descend anything or just stay 10 for now?
Affirm. Center maintain 3000.
Down to 3,000. Thank you.
And Delta 2334, you can expect the visual approach runway 5 into Buffalo.
Okay, got the vertical speed. Vertical speed is set. You can see I'm just doing about 1,800 feet a minute.
2334, flight present heading, vectors for the visual approach, descend and maintain 5,000.
Brakes. 10 left is set.
Cleveland Center, United 1793 heavy with you about 10 miles east of Pittsburgh at flight level 400.
Okay, 111.7. 1117 is set. 101 in the course.
1792 heavy, Cleveland Center, radar contact, welcome.
$8,000 feet. 101 set. All set on speed. Looking good. We got to go 210 on the speed here. We'll start slowing him down. Is there a Pittsburgh out there somewhere? All right, I'm going to go ahead and start slowing the aircraft down about 210 knots, 220. Right there. It's still a little far. You can see the airport. That's nice tight. I got the airport ahead, straight ahead. Brakes coming out. There's 7,000. Let me call Cliff for an approach.
Set.
Approach check.
Navigation.
Set.
Approach check completed.
Okay, thanks. It's a nice little leg he gave us, kind of a shortcut. That was cool. I like that. Come down on the hood.
Riptide to 5800, turn heading 280.
280 on the turn, Riptide 5800. 280 set. squaring us off a little bit more. $4,000. 4,800. 3,000 on the altitude, set that. 17, we're going to go 1,500 feet a minute. Altitude armed. Speed brake. Okay, I probably won't need that anymore. We'll arm it. $4,000. MSA is 3,100 here. I'm keeping my wits about me. Ratco 3,000.
2235, do you have the RNAV or the ILS in the box for runway 5?
Vertical speed set.
2,500.
Check. 1,200. Slow that dang speed up.
2335, clear direct Zabso, descend and maintain.
Altitude cap.
4,000.
Seems a little low. There we go. Altitude capture. We're going to be making a left turn shortly. Nice and low. Look at that. I've got my terrain display on just in case, so I'm looking for that terrain. I'm watching it as we come in. There's looking good on speed. Altitude's looking good, 3,000 feet. Expecting a left turn shortly. And then we'll intercept. A lot of hills here in Pennsylvania. Appalachian Mountains, I believe. Going to be right around here. Looking at the MSA. MSA is 3,100, so we're about right there. Coming in from the north. You could turn us right now. We're good to go. Square us up. Bang. Oh, crap. Okay. Got it disconnected from voice server. We're on now. Cleveland Center Riptide 5,800.
Riptide 5,800, Cleveland Center.
All right, good to go. We were just disconnected from voice. I want to see if you got us.
Roger, still got you.
And Cleveland Center Riptide 5,800. If you want to turn us in tight, we can do it.
All right, Roger. If turning in tight works for you, you can turn left heading of 210 now.
Okay, 210 left turn, Riptide 5,800. Okay, slats coming down. $190 on the speed. Oh, good. Look at this. There's a power plant right there or something. That's pretty cool. You guys see that right by the river? That's definitely a nuclear facility. Oh, I got to check that out now. You guys know I'm going to research this. What kind of nuclear plant is that off the left? That's pretty sweet. I got the runway in sight. Let's do this visual, man. I got a visual.
Westchester 5800, Pittsburgh Airport, 9 o'clock and 15 miles port foot inside.
Yeah, we got the field. Riptide 5800.
Riptide 5800, turn left heading of 290, clear vision for runway 10 left.
Okay, cleared the visual approach. 10 left. Riptide 5800. 290 on the heading.
Delta 2334, Buffalo Airport, 12 o'clock in 20 miles port foot inside.
I think he was thinking 190, but I've got it. We have a visual approach, so we can turn really what we need to at this point. Lights coming down. I'm going to hold off on the flap. Got the airport. You can see it right there. We're going to go on the left side. It's kind of away from the main airport there. I've got 111.7, and we got RACO at 3,000. 111.7, 101 on the heading. Good deal. Oh, that's coming in. Airport approach. Just coming on for a minute. All right, let's slow it down. Let's go to 180.
5800, Pittsburgh winds 1006, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Okay, copy the winds. Clear to land, 10 left, Riptide 5800. Got the runway in sight. Here we go, flaps number one.
Riptide 5800, when able, safe parking.
We're going to the northeast ramp by the FBO.
And Riptide 5800, roger, long landing's approved if you like it.
Yes, sir. I was just going to ask. Appreciate that.
And Delta 2334, where you say near the field? Delta 2334, runway 5, or clear departure runway 5.
Ah, shoot. Right there. Just trying to get some the glide slope in. And we'll slow down once we get the gear down. We got the flap set really to 15 right now. We're just holding for the approach, the slope to come in, and I want to see if we got localizer track on now. And let's see if we can grab the localizer here. Here comes the loc. I got a visual on the runway anyway. This is just good practice, just for the winter time. And we'll wait for the glide slope to catch up. We should see the glide. I should see glide slope GS hook
Air
up.
Canada 1284, reset transponder squawk 203.
Come on now. Glide slope capture, gear down. I'm going to go ahead and set it. Left 28. Okay, we blew through the localizer, so I got the heading.
Delta 2334, runway 5, clear to land. Buffalo winds are 1007.
Okay, final check. Final check.
Gear,
Down.
ignition,
Set to Bravo. Set to Bravo.
auto spoilers and auto brakes,
Armed.
flaps and slats,
Set check. Set. Set and checked.
landing clearance,
Received.
Delta
Final
1280,
check
or correction, Air
completed.
Canada 1284, radar contact, welcome.
Okay, we got a long landing approved, which, well, not long landing, but a long rollout approved, which I like. All right, looking good right there. Good on the speed. I'm going to go ahead and take the airplane off. I just kind of fly it in myself.
1,000.
1,000 check. Auto throttle off. My plane. Let's see what it wants to do. That's probably perfect. I'm going to push it up just a little bit more.
Glide slow.
Checked.
Glide slow.
Checked.
Glide slow.
We're on it.
Glide slow.
What are you talking about?
Glide slow.
All right, it says
Glide
slightly
slow.
low. We're just going to give it a
Glide
little
slow.
gas.
Glide
Getting
slow.
on, getting on.
Glide
Correcting,
slow.
correcting. We're on it.
Terrain. Terrain.
All
Glide
right, we've
slow.
got it. We're
Glide
good to go.
slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
I'm looking at visual,
Glide slow.
the visual,
Glide slow.
not the actual
Glide
what the
Glide slow.
airplane's telling me. I'm looking
Glide
at what my
slow.
eyes see outside.
Terrain.
Yeah, we're
Glide
fine.
slow. Glide slow.
We're on the
Terrain,
left
terrain.
side. Yes, we are.
Glide slow.
Looking good.
Terrain. Terrain. Glide slow. Glide
It
slow.
doesn't like that.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
All right, we're good to go.
Terrain. 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 Glide slow. 100. 100.
Check. Runway's made.
50. 40.
Wow, we're way high on that.
10.
Oh, that hurt.
Spoilers deployed.
Throw reversers. You know what?
80 knots.
I'll tell you what it was. It looks like the scenery ain't right. It's not exactly lined up with
60
the
knots.
not exactly right with the yeah, why did you have it on medium? I hate that. Gosh. I wanted it off. I'll stop right here. I didn't want it on medium. He must have threw it on a Bravo 3. Cleveland Center Riptide 5800 on Bravo 3.
Riptide 5800, just to make sure you're going to the rip off in November.
Yeah, that's affirmative.
Riptide 5800, taxi parking via Bravo November. Have a good night.
Okay, Bravo November, Riptide 5800. Thanks for being on.
Have a good one.
You too. Slats coming up. After landing. Times get cold. Boy, I'll tell you what, I dropped that piano. We looked way high. Looked way high. Now it could get wonky coming down here.
Look at maintain level 310.
Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be
Air Canada 1284 cross Nook at maintain level 310.
and disembark. We'd like to thank
All the
you
way
for
to the
your
end, all the way down.
appreciate your business and hope to see you again
No
on a
worries.
future flight.
Delta 12, or correction, Delta 2334, taxi parking via Alpha. Have a good one. Have a good night.
Gosh. This is where it gets fun. Maybe I shouldn't start both engines because it gets wonky down here. Go down a big hill. It could get really hairy. Just saying. Alright, what do we want gate? Let me just read the where he has us. Let me lock this up. See what I'm saying? See this big old drop off down here? Alright, we were going to do a Pittsburgh ramp is parking northeast 3, NE3. I know where it is. NE3. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. See what I mean? It's going to get nice and hairy down here. There's a big old drop coming up. Like this. Last time I got stuck on this thing. Gosh, I hate this thing. Default sucks. I wish somebody would do Pittsburgh like the right way. It sucks. It's terrible. Shoot. Okay, guys, we're going to be parking over here. This is the FBO. Right on this side, on the left side. Yeah, it's not good. The scenery is not great. It's default, so what do you expect? Right? Terrible. Sorry, I'm looking for something. Just give me a second. See where they parked here. I think we're going to be parking just down here off to the left. Okay, same runway. Yeah, on the big wide side. Okay. We're in the right position. It's just a matter of getting there. I know. Jaw's right, man. He said he's surprised that there's no good scenery for it. That's because it's under construction, and I don't think anybody wanted to deal with it yet, which kind of sucks because I think this airport deserves some kind of nice scenery, And instead we have this crap default. It's junk. I'll try to install like an add-on to this for 24, but I don't know. It'll be tough to get. Okay, so these buildings over here on the left, we're going to keep going, and it's on the opposite side of this building. Okay, I don't know about you. I don't want to be burning all this fuel. Let me fuse up. We must be at Pittsburgh. It's awesome. It's on the other side of this park, this grassy knoll over here. That's where we're going to stay. Well, I want to thank our sponsors, which is our membership today, for hanging out and making this flight possible. It's because of you guys that we're here. And now the next flight is going to be either Saturday afternoon or it might be tomorrow. It won't be live. I can't do that live. I'll have to film it. if anything. All right, brakes are coming on. APU's on. And let's shut off the gas burner. And we have made it into Pittsburgh at approximately 1 hour. 0309er. Good stuff. Well, hopefully that was fun. Hope you guys liked that little... Gonna unlock that door. Seatbelts coming off. Let's go ahead and get them deplaning. Let's see if it works. I don't even know if GSX is going to deplane us or not. I doubt it because we're not, quote, in a spot. I'll have to. I thought I haven't done it for 24. That's probably why. But what I'll do is, like always, I'm going to go ahead and get paid first. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll disconnect there, and let's go ahead and get paid. And the flight, we burned 5,500 pounds on the gas, and we have 4650 and 4650 in the tanks right now. Good stuff. All right. We made it. Door open. Can't open the door, can I? There we are. All right, our door's open now. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to throw the flood on the cockpit on. And that's it, folks. We're done. We're going to get them deplaned. I don't think it'll work. Like I said, I got to get this GSX thing working in 24 and all that. All right, guys. I'm going to go watch this hockey game and see how we did. I don't expect much, but put it that way. We're out of here tomorrow. I think, let me just look at the paperwork really quick before I give you anything. October 11. So they play, we go Pittsburgh to HPN. Nope, you're right. They play, I believe, tomorrow, don't they? They play Pittsburgh tomorrow. So Pittsburgh is tomorrow, that would be the 10th. That doesn't make any sense. When do they play Pittsburgh? It's not tomorrow. It must be the next day. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I was wrong. I thought we were leaving on. Wait a minute. We are leaving late. We're leaving late on Saturday. So they must play Pittsburgh. Not tomorrow, but the next day. I think. I don't know. I gotta look at my schedule. Anyway, if it is on a Friday, which I don't think it is. They're scheduled to fly out on the 11th, so that's when they're scheduled, but I don't know yet. So we'll see what the heck's going on. I have to talk to Sean about the paperwork and everything. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see if we stream. We'll stream Saturday, and that's it. Have a good one. Keep the blue side up and the brown side down. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Board the plane, it's on time. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breeze, the sky is cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe's so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches, we